Sometimes life challenges you. It brings you a question that you can't answer. It brings you to places from which you cannot go back. And when life pushes you down that fateful path, there's nothing you can do but ask the big questions. Huh. Huh. Huh.
So yeah, it's been tough for me lately because, well, first I got fired from my job, and then my job set on fire. So when that happened, then it was a whole ordeal, and my wife was like, "This ain't happening. I do not stay married to guys whose jobs are on fire." So of course, that upset me quite a lot. And then my wife set on fire, and that was a whole nother deal. Like, I have no idea what was going on there. I had no involvement. And then, of course, the fire set on fire, and I married that. So now at least I've got, someone else in my life, but it's hot. Oh, best believe me. But I've been struggling with a lot of stuff lately.
Hey, can I ask you a question?
Oh, sure. Sure, what's up?
So, do you think if someone stabbed someone in the throat, you could get arrested for that?
Oh, what kind of stabbing?
Well, like in the video games, like when you stab a guy in the throat.
Well, I don't play video games, so I don't know what the stabbings in video games are like. Me personally,
Yeah, well, it's kind of like this. Hey man, listen, something's happened. Something's come up here. I think I need someone to talk to. Could you come over? Thanks for coming over. Just need someone to be around right now. Yeah, of course, man, anytime. So, what's eating you? Well, something kind of came up. I had a buddy over earlier, and there was just something bugging me. If you stab someone in the throat, can you get arrested for that? Well, what kind of stabbing? What?
Well, what kind of stabbing? Like, how do you stab him?
No. No, don't ask me that.
Because it's going to be hard for me to tell if it's illegal or not if I don't know exactly how you plan to stab the guy in the throat.
Fine. Like this. I stabbed him in the throat. And I don't know if that's okay or not. I don't know if I can do that. If it's legal or not. Can I get arrested for that? Why won't anyone tell me? Okay. Where's the part in this thing about throat stabbings?
I'm Officer Miller. I'm with the police. I need to talk to you about something. Sir, are you aware that there has been a series of killings in your area?
Wow. No. I hadn't heard anything about that.
Now, I don't want to alarm you, but we just found 2 dead bodies outside of your house.
No way. Wow.
From the looks of it, whatever caused it was a sharp metal object pointed directly at the throats of the victims. We're thinking it might be knife related.
You know, just out of curiosity, if it was a knife related, like a throat stabbing of sorts, can the guy get arrested for that?
Well, that's a good question. It would kind of depend on how you stab the guy.
What do you mean?
Well, I mean, there's a various degree of different ways to stab someone in the throat.
Mm-hmm.
Now, depending on how you do that, it's gonna be a different situation. So I'm gonna need you to demonstrate or explain a little more clearly exactly what you mean by throat stabbing, because you...
Hey, Officer Miller? You doing good? Hey, I noticed you didn't really give me a clear answer either way. I showed you what I meant by stabbing in the throat, and I was hoping maybe you could clarify just a little bit more. Like, if I stabbed someone in the throat the exact way that I stabbed you in the throat, like would I get arrested for that? Or because I don't know, and I'm really freaking out because I don't know.
In a moment, we will have live footage. See anything yet? Whoa!
So did Ralphie get stabbed in the throat?
Those vocal cords, class.
Yeah, vocal cords. That's something in the throat.
No wonder. it
Doesn't
hurts.
didn't look like a throat.
Why is it swollen? And why does it hurt?
Oh, he doesn't look stabbed at all. You failed me, Ralphie. You failed me.
Come on, pick up the phone. Oh, hey, Doc. Yeah, so I know my next therapy session's not till next week, but I could really use just a little chat here. I'm going through some things, and I guess if you don't have time, you do? Okay. I guess the main thing is I just wanted to ask you one question. If you knifed someone in the throat, do you think you'd get arrested for that? Depends. Depends on what. You need me to explain it more in depth?
In other news, a local therapist was found dead this morning in their office, and authorities are saying it looks like a possible throat stabbing situation, though they haven't gotten back to us yet on whether or not the culprit could be arrested for it. So stay tuned for more information on that story and more to come here on News Radio, whatever the 74.9.
What? Hey man, you shouldn't walk in on people who are in the shower. It's rude. What are you doing here? I thought I stabbed you in the throat. Well, I'm a ghost. Okay. So, sorry about the whole, Hey, remember you asked me if you could get arrested for stabbing someone in the throat. You making any new progress on that? No, I haven't made any progress on that front. Well, maybe you should talk to a cop about it. The cops would probably know. Have you seen a cop about it? Yeah, I did speak to a cop. Well, he probably would have some useful insight. I bet that's your best route to find the answer. I stabbed him. In the throat. Oh, dang. Hey, you told me you could tell me if, as long as you knew a bit more details about the stabbing, you could tell me whether or not it was legal and whether or not I'd get arrested for that. Now that you know, because I stabbed you, do you think you could elaborate a bit more? Ah, gee. Memory's a little hazy on that one. I don't know, I would need to have it described to me again. Because it's been a little bit since that happened now, and quite honestly, I can't remember the specifics of how that all went down. I stabbed a ghost. Stabbed a ghost in the throat. I stabbed a ghost in the throat, and he died. Where does he go? He was already a ghost. What happens to a dead ghost? And I still don't even know if I can get arrested for that. been a bad week for me. Can't believe I killed all my friends. Actually, I was never dead. Wait. You're not dead? No, actually, you just barely grazed me on that first one. Passed out from a lot of alcohol. Don't know who that other dead body out there was, though. Uh-oh. Now I can't believe I killed all my friends. Here you are.
Thank you.
I'm glad you could meet with me on such short notice, Mrs. Miller. Very sorry to hear about your husband's passing.
Yeah, it's very sad.
I was actually the last person to see your husband alive, and he was trying to tell me something, give me a very important piece of information. See, he was trying to tell me whether or not you can be arrested for stabbing someone in the throat with a knife. And unfortunately, he was cut short on that, and I thought maybe because you were so close with him, maybe you could shed some light or just let me know whether or not you can be arrested for that.
Well, it depends how they're stabbed.
It kind of depends. It kind of depends. What do they mean by it depends? Does it depend on the type of knife you use? You wouldn't think so. Sharp is sharp. If you knife a guy and he dies, he dies. It doesn't really change. I guess the type of incision would be a little different. Does it depend on the guy? Like if he's lame, then is it cool? Does it depend on where on the throat? Like it's the throat, not I'm not saying neck, right? So it's kind of specific. Like there's not a lot of leeway there. There's not a lot of room for creativity. I mean, what are they all seeing that I'm not? What's this mysterious gray area keeping a good old throat stabbing from being legal or not? Just wish someone could give me a straight answer. It's their fault. I'm asking a plain and simple question. And no one can give me a straightforward answer. I wish they'd be more to the point. All right. Hear me out here, fellas. Let's say you had a knife like this one, right? And you wanted to stab someone right in the throat. Right in the throat. Do you guys think you could be arrested for that? No, Stitch. Don't say that. Not you too, Mr. Bear. George, please don't ask me to explain what I mean. Please don't say it depends, George. Dang it, George. You poor, cute, soft little throats. You're really lucky you don't have a throat. Everyone who's got a throat that comes around me dies. All because they don't want to answer a simple question. You're not any more help. Stupid banana.
My life had turned to disaster. I had killed many people. Many people. In the search for the truth. and I was losing my mind. It was after some time spent in thought, roaming my house, when I came to the conclusion of what I must do.
Seatbelts, everybody! Please let this be a little field trip with the friends. No way! You know down Main Street, you're relaxed and feeling good. Next thing that you know, you see it. Surfing on the subway, swinging through the stars, taking nothing, doing testing, take your seat.
On the magic school bus.
I wonder if it would make a difference that I did it for educational purposes. I just wanted to learn. And they kept that knowledge from me. So rude.
S is for Spine by Tim. I don't care about spines. I care about throats. And whether or not you can be arrested for stabbing them. I'm tired of looking for answers. I'm just gonna watch some YouTube. Wait. YouTube! What's up, guys? It's your boy, Definitely Not Gonna Stab Your Throat 69, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Alright, guys, today I'm posing a very interesting question your way. That's right, I'm sending this one out to you guys. Hypothetically, if you were to stab someone in the throat, could you be arrested for that? Just curious. Alright, guys, let me know what you think about that down in the comments, and I'll see you guys very soon. Bye!